Well, here I am in Grand Teton National Park. I got up this morning, loaded everything, took off, didn't even know where I was going to spend the night or even which direction I was going to go. Decided that I would go north on I-15 and go from there. I have 2 nights, tomorrow night and the next night, up outside of Gardner, which is by the north entrance to Yellowstone. I've got 2 nights booked at a campsite there, but I had no idea where I was going to spend tonight. And I got up near Lava Hot Springs off I-15 and ended up just calling reservations.gov. So anyway, this is Gross Verde Campground in Grand Teton National Park. It was the only campground I could get a campsite in, and it's just beautiful. I mean, look at these trees. And as I drove in the loop here, there was a cow moose 10 feet off the road from me that I had to drive by. She was shedding out and just gorgeous. Couldn't care less about the people watching her. It was really, really cool. But isn't this a beautiful campsite? I'm so lucky, and it's so good to be out in the wild again. And what I mean by that is, yes, there's lots of people around, but outside the city, and I can feel nature and spirit, and I'm so looking forward to be back in Yellowstone. This time, going into Yellowstone, I simply want to enjoy the wildlife and just spend time watching and photographing and filming them. I don't want to drive all over the place like I have. I mean, last time I was here, last year, it was a great trip and I had a ball. But this time, I want to just go to a few places where there's wildlife and some of the great, unique features of Yellowstone, and just hang out there and just watch, feel, and experience this magical, magical place. So I'm excited to take you along. I wanted to update you. So this was just a little preview of what's to come. So as I had mentioned yesterday, I'm going to be doing car camping, which means I'm going to sleep in the car. I'm going to sleep in the back seat. I've got everything stowed away so that I can do that. I was pretty full today coming up here, but it all works out just the way I thought it would. And as long as I have a picnic table or put up my own table, it was great eating dinner out here, and it was really easy. One of the things that I really enjoy about being out in nature is it gives me a chance to settle into myself, to stop feeling all the city and all the things that require my attention on our property or with our animals and all that kind of stuff. I just get to be out here. My time is my own when I travel on my own, and when I travel with my wife, she's really good about giving me all the time I need to film and to shoot what I want to shoot and reshoot, and she's just very patient because she's just enjoying everything that's around anyway. So this is a great opportunity for me to experience this wonderful treasure, this nature out here that's so undeveloped, and I'm just thrilled to be out here, and I'm thrilled to take you along with me. So anyway, I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow when it's lighter, when I sleep in the back seat. It'll be the first time I've ever done that, but I laid down there at home. It seemed to work out pretty good, and we'll just go from there. But I'm excited to get up in the morning and just be on the way into Yellowstone and to experience Grand Teton National Park as I head up to Yellowstone. There's just a few raindrops coming down. I don't think it's going to rain. Today and tomorrow was only a 20% chance, but I'm pretty tired. It was about a 6-7 hour drive to get up here. I got turned around in Jackson and spent about half an hour getting my directions and my bearing back. It was packed in there. It was really crowded, stressful. And so I think what I'm going to do is get into a pair of pants and a warmer shirt and get my bed set up and get in and do some reading. So anyway, let me show you what it looks like for me to sleep in here. First, I've got all my crates stacked up in here in the back. That's working really well. That's what I thought would happen. And then here's the back seat. So I've got my sleeping bag, my pillow, a couple of blankets, and I think it's going to work really, really well. In the front seat, I've got more stuff stacked there, as you can see. Yeah, I think that's going to work really well too for tonight. The table and chairs, they'll stay outside. This is bear country, and any food, cooler, stuff like that has to be either locked up in your car or in the bear box. See, that's going to work out really well. But anyway, it's great to be up here. People are having campfires, so I can smell the wood smoke. It's so nice to smell that wood smoke. So I'm gonna end this for now, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, as you can see behind me, I've got the Tetons in the background. I had a great sleep last night. It worked out really well to be able to car camp and just spend the night inside the Jeep rather than putting up a tent. It was fairly warm. I actually got a little bit hot inside there. Woke up at 5:30, this bright sunny day, beautiful. So the entrance to Yellowstone is just about 40 miles up the road, but I just had to stop and film the Tetons. It's such a beautiful morning. It's so quiet, and that little bit of cloud that's up there at the peaks, that's truly amazing. So even though it's not Yellowstone, what a great opportunity to see the Tetons in such a beautiful morning. So behind me is Coulter Bay inside of Teton National Park. God, it's beautiful here, and it is so quiet. And with the snow still on the mountains, it's an amazing backdrop. What an incredible place to visit. I really haven't spent any time in Teton National Park, but it's some place I think my wife and I would like to come back and spend a week up here. We've been to Yellowstone a lot of times and other places, but we've always just driven through Teton National Park. So it's going to be a good place to come back and visit. And now it's time to head to Yellowstone National Park.